Can you imagine a world without smartphones? Picture this. A time when communication was a more deliberate process, hinged on landlines and handwritten letters. Sounds archaic, doesn't it? Well, that was the reality before the smartphone era. In those days, if you wanted to catch up with a friend, you couldn't just send a quick text or make a video call. No, you had to dial their home number and hope they were in. And if they were out, you left a message on an answering machine, waiting and wondering when they'd get back to you. Planning a trip? Forget about GPS or Google Maps. You had to rely on physical maps and street signs, sometimes even asking strangers for directions. And remember, there was no such thing as a quick Google search. If you needed information, you had to find it in a book or ask someone who knew. It's hard to believe, but there was indeed a time when smartphones were not a part of our daily lives. The first smartphone changed everything. This pivotal moment arrived in 1994, when IBM introduced the Simon Personal Communicator. This device, unlike anything the world had seen, combined the functionalities of a mobile phone and a personal digital assistant, or PDA. For the first time ever, people could make calls, send emails, and even schedule appointments, all from one handheld device. Yet the IBM Simon wasn't just a phone or a PDA, it was a glimpse of the future. The initial public reaction was mixed, with many unable to fully comprehend the potential of this revolutionary device. Some were skeptical, deeming it an unnecessary luxury, while others were intrigued by the possibilities it presented. However, no one could deny that the world of communication was on the brink of a major transformation. The IBM Simon was just the beginning of a technological revolution. The advent of smartphones was about to reshape our lives in ways we could scarcely imagine. Smartphones have come a long way since then, and here are 10 amazing facts to prove it. Fact number 1. There are currently over 5 billion smartphones in use worldwide. That's almost 2/3 of the world's population. Fact number 2. The average person spends about 3 hours a day on their smartphone. That's more than a full day every week, or nearly 2 months every year. Fact number 3. There are over 3 million apps available on the App Store and Google Play combined. That's an app for almost every conceivable need or want. Fact number 4. Smartphones have more computing power than the computers used for the Apollo 11 moon landing. Just imagine, the device in your pocket could have taken us to the moon. Fact number 5. More people in the world have access to a smartphone than a toilet. It's a stark reminder of the disparities in global access to basic amenities. Fact number 6. The most expensive smartphone in the world, the Falcon Supernova iPhone 6 Pink Diamond, is worth a staggering $48 million. It's not just a phone, it's a luxury status symbol. Fact number 7. Smartphones have revolutionized photography. Today, more photos are taken with iPhones than any other camera. Fact number 8. On average, people check their smartphones 150 times a day. That's once every 6 minutes. Fact number 9. Most smartphones are made up of around 62 different types of metals. This includes precious metals like gold and platinum. And finally, fact number 10. Your smartphone is millions of times more powerful than all of NASA's combined computing in 1969. We've come a long way since the first phone call, haven't we? These facts highlight just how integral smartphones have become to our daily lives. But what if one day, all the smartphones disappeared? Imagine waking up to a world where these pocket-sized powerhouses no longer exist. A world where our reliance on smartphones for communication, information, and entertainment is abruptly cut off. The thought itself feels like a plot of a dystopian novel, doesn't it? We have to admit, smartphones have become an integral part of our lives. They've not only made communication seamless, but also transformed the way we consume information and entertain ourselves. With no smartphones, we'd have to revert to older ways. We might find ourselves reaching for physical maps, flipping through phone directories, or even queuing at the bank for transactions. Yet, humans are resourceful and adaptable. We would find alternatives, perhaps even rediscover joys we've forgotten. Board games might replace mobile gaming, and handwritten letters might make a comeback. Who knows? A world without smartphones seems almost unimaginable now, doesn't it? From being a novelty to becoming a necessity, the journey of smartphones is truly remarkable. We've taken a trip down memory lane, remembering a time before these devices. We've acknowledged their arrival, explored some mind-blowing facts, and even contemplated a world without them. Smartphones have undeniably transformed our lives in countless ways, from how we communicate to how we consume content. As we move forward, who knows what the future holds for smartphones and their role in our lives? Only time will tell. And we'll